So we're at the pigs. These are the 4 male pigs that are left. One we are going to keep. The other 3 are ready now for slaughter. So there is one which we're going to keep. We're now starting our new breed of pigs. So there is one which will be kept, and the other 4. All 4 of them are going. Oh, sorry. This is the one that we are keeping. So these are the 4 other ones which are going to be on sale, which we've already started selling them. So 4 of them are left. Whilst this is the new herd of female pigs that we are keeping. This is the new breed that we'll be taking care of. This will be our new breeding stock. I normally just want to keep 3 females and 1 male as my breeding stock. I don't enjoy having a big group of pigs, so I roughly know that at any given time I should have at least 13 piglets, which will be given birth by any of these. So it will be roughly 10 piglets per each pig. So this is the next herd of pigs that we are now keeping, that we are now growing, so that we have them as our parent stock. From there we come to the large bunch of pigs that we do have. These are the piglets that we do have, which are on the growing stage. We have in here 17 piglets, or I can't say 17 young pigs which are on the growing stage. So we all have here 17 which are growing. From here I would take you to, let me take you to the main pig, which has been, this is the main pig of the farm. This one, as soon as it's finished its last service of in the next 2 weeks, it will also get slaughtered. So we are now finishing one generation, creating a new generation. So in the next in the next 2 weeks we should have finished with this one. Should have been we'll now have culled it and getting ready for the new stock that we are wanting to start. So this is its last 2 weeks before we get rid of it. So in first weeks of November we will get rid of it and we will start. So this pig will be the last one that will be serviced by this gentleman, and after it has been serviced, after it has given birth to its piglets, we will then also dispose of this pig, and we will just now start with a new young generation of pigs. So that is our growth projection. So by the start of 2022 we should have new piglets on their way, and sorry, we'll be now starting a new breeding cycle as of 2022. And I know that I did not talk about this piglets. This pig, it gave birth about let's say now probably we're getting into 2 weeks. It gave birth to about 10 young piglets, as you can see them all running around restlessly. So it gave birth to 10 pigs, 10 piglets. And also this one, as soon as it has stopped breastfeeding, it will also be the next one to be also on the slaughter block. So the slaughter block right now is the big father that we saw there, then followed by this one, and the one that I showed you previously will be the last one before we start a new breeding stock that we are starting. Then we come through here. These are the last bricks that we are burning for this season, and then after that we call it quits on brick making this season. We would have finished all the bricks that we have made. As we started off, so right now I think they are close to about 5 or 10,000. I've forgotten what the figure is right now, which has been burnt. These are the bricks which we want. Some of it will be used mainly to fix up the pig housing. We want now to make it a little bit better. As I said, when I started this project, there were things I could afford and things I couldn't afford. At first, I don't want to lie to you, when we started, it was very difficult. As I said, when I started, we only had those two small housing. With time, with also making money from the pigs, we managed to build a bigger structure. I do not want to lie, this structure, the second structure, this one, has been money directly coming from the pigs, not from anywhere else, but the pigs' money that has built this structure. So therefore, also you'll be still trying to make sure that whatever you're building, you do not make a loss on. So therefore, there will be things that will probably be doing shortcut because you run out of money. But these are the things that now we will be trying to fix. The first thing that we will do is, now we have plastered, we will probably plaster outside and then we'll plaster inside again to fix up the problems which we had in the first place. Because also you'll be cutting down costs, saying, let me not use this kind of cement, because you're trying to cut down costs. But at the end of the day, those costs have now run up to having the things to be repaired. So we're going to be repairing the structures, and hopefully this will be in March next year. Why March next year is because we're now about to come into the rainy season, and when it's the rainy season, our focus will now be mainly on the farming aspect of it, on growing. This year, as I say, as for me, this year we'll be only growing maize, beans. We are not going to have a lot of things: maize, beans, soya beans. We're going to try a bit of soya beans, and what else was on the list of things? And I think peanuts. Those were the only things that we were growing this season. So as I said, we are in the month of October. We haven't yet done anything. It's not that we don't want to do anything. We just want, as much as possible, that the next rains that come through. Yesterday drizzled. It didn't drizzle enough to go into the soil, so that next year we have noticed that the rain patterns start in in December. So in December is when we'll start getting prepared, getting ready to plant in January. So we will probably be doing the same maize brands that we did, probably removing Seedco brand and just looking at the Pioneer brand of seeds that we'll be planting for the maize season. So this is a bit of the roundup about what is happening on the farm at the present. The last thing that is left is mainly the house. The house is got a few things that is left to be done, and these few things that are left to be done, we will be focusing on them in the next 2 weeks or so. The major things that are just left is just the flooring of 2 rooms, and after we've floored those 2 rooms, we're just starting to do the glazing. We have bought a few windows to start glazing some of the rooms, and after we've glazed those rooms, we will be working as slowly as we can to get everything in check. This season has been okay because we've had no issues with water. As you can see, the water, we have not had to buy any water or have to struggling to get the pigs water. There has been water available for them for the entire time of the season. So we are very happy about that our borehole has been able to sustain the whole dry season, and now we will be looking forward to seeing what we can do next. I think this is a roundup of everything that is happening on the farm. I know it's been a long time since I did a video. Thank you for all those people who have subscribed and liked our channel. It does a lot for me, and those people who have asked questions, I've been more than happy to give you answers where I can. Where I can't, I'll give you other people's links to helping you understand what you need for farming. As I said, for me, the pig is the major thing that has made for me the most money. It has been generated enough income for it to able to recycle the money throughout. But not only have I been able to recycle the money, I've also been able to extend the project to becoming where it is now. Everyone says, why don't I grow it bigger? I'm also in the position whereby I need to find first a market for me to be able to go and expand it to becoming even a 10 head sow unit, because you need to be able to know that once those piglets arrive, you have a place for them to be sold to. So I think this is an update about the pigs. I hope I've given you as much information about what is happening on the farm, where we are going to next, and what we're trying to do. Thank you very much, and keep on subscribing to the channel and liking it. Thank you very much.